So you want to know if this is the right time to sell your house or not, right? Interest rate is high, there's a low inventory, you're not sure where you want to move to. So these are questions that are running through your mind, right? In this video, I walk you through factors to consider and your options in terms of when it comes to selling your home and where you are possibly going to be moving to. Now, I made this video very simple. I pretty much put it in two different buckets. If people that need to sell right now and people that would like to sell that they don't really have to sell if the selling factors is not working in their favor. My name is Wale Lawal. I'm a local real estate agent here in the Houston, Texas market. I'm also a real estate investor. So if you're looking to buy real estate, sell real estate, or just have any real estate questions, I would say reach out to me. I would love to help you. Now let's get into it. So people have been asking me, Wale, I would like to move, but the interest rate is 6.5, 7%. What should I do? Now I always ask them, do you really have to move? If you really have to move, then there are ways around it. But if you don't have to move, I would say wait a little bit, see what the interest rate actually settle at. There is a lot of projection that interest rates will drop, sometimes in 2024, maybe around 5.5, 5.7, thereabout is where we are kind of like, projecting they will be. But hey, I'm not an economist. I'm not I don't see the future. I'm just, saying based on what I've seen and based on the projection I've, based on articles, based on the news, among other things, similar to probably where you are getting your own information from as well. So now, like I said at the beginning, you need to decide if you don't really have to sell. I would say continue to stay where you are and see where the interest rate actually settle at. Now, if you don't really need to sell, but you are just tossing with the idea of maybe I should sell my house, maybe I should not sell my house, first thing you need to know is that what are your options? If you sell your house right now, where are you moving to? What kind of interest rate are you going to be getting? What is the new mortgage payment on your new home? And also, how much can you even potentially sell your current home for? You want to know how long is it going to take to sell it? Are you going to be changing the schools for your kids? Do you have to get a new employer? Among other things, you should brainstorm with your significant other if you're married, and if you're not married, then you should brainstorm that with yourself to make sure that this is something you are actually very comfortable doing. Because I can relate with you, selling a home is not very easy. There's a lot of inconveniences, there's a lot of things that need to move. But if you have to sell it, then I will be able to give you the other advice on the other side. Now, there are pros and cons to selling a house. Potentially you might be able to sell your house more than make a lot of money, but at the same time it comes with some inconvenience as well. So that's why you really want to make sure that I have to sell the house. Maybe you inherited the home, maybe you are getting divorced, maybe you lived there for like 20 years, you're just tired of the neighborhood, maybe you are getting a new job and you have to relocate to another state, another city. There's a lot of compelling reason that can make you to sell. But if it's not very compelling enough and you are not happy with the new interest rates you're going to be getting, maybe currently you have like 3% interest rate, and right now when you sell and you do have to buy another one, you're going to be getting around 6%, 6.5. If this is something you're not comfortable with, especially the new mortgage payment, then you might just continue to live in your current home while you continue to study the market and see what actually happened. Now, on the flip side, if you are that person that I just have to sell this house, I inherited this property, I don't want to be a landlord, we are getting divorced, we have to just sell this home, I have to move to a new state for my new job. Now you have options to sell. But one thing you should be very careful with is that you want to make sure you price your house correctly. When you price your house correctly, you will be able to drive more traffic to your property. And when you drive traffic to your property, which means more attention, it will mean that you can be able to drive the price up. So this is something people don't really understand. If your house is supposed to sell in a fair market price, a fair market value for around $500,000, it might actually work in your favor to price it for $480,000. I know most people say, oh, why should I sell it for? Why should I list it for that? You might want to list it a little bit below market because you're going to get more people, more attention, more traffic to your property, which will allow you to make more money eventually. So once you know the price it should be selling for, then you need to hire a real estate professionals that know what they are doing, that are very good with their job, that have a lot of marketing strategies, especially social media. In 2024, a lot of agents are doing social media. area. So you want to make sure these agents know what they're doing and you are very, very comfortable with them. Of course, you interview them and eventually you let them do their thing by selling your house for you. Now, if you are not buying another property, you should not really worry so much about the interest rate. Just worry about what you're going to be keeping in your pocket. And there's something we call a seller's net sheet. A net sheet is what itemizes your sales price, your closing costs, your agent fee, among other things you're going to pay, and eventually give you a net. Like, hey, after selling your house for $500,000 and we subtract all these $40,000 expenses, this is what, and we also subtract your mortgage. If you have mortgage, of course. If you don't have any mortgage, then you keep all your money in your pocket. And we subtract, let's say you have sales price is $500,000, you have a mortgage of $200,000, and the fee is about $50,000. So that means you sell for $500,000, you subtract the $50,000 expenses, that's left you with what? $450,000. You have a mortgage of $200,000, you subtract that one, $450,000 minus $200,000, that means you're left with $200,000 in your pocket. So this is a simple thing that you need to understand. But most importantly, if you don't have to sell the house, just continue to stay. And if you have to sell it, then study the market, understand your options, and hire a real estate professional to do a good job to sell your house for top dollars. I hope you find value in this video. If you do, please make sure to like it, click on that notification bell, comment below, let me know how I can help you, and share this video with anybody you think will benefit. Now, if you are just on the fence, you're not sure, but you would like to chat with me, you can easily schedule a consultation with me. I'll put my link below, my calendar link below, where you can schedule a consultation with me. I'll be able to help you with your options. And if you don't really want to schedule a call, but you need to know what your home value is, the true value of your home, I would say text home value to 832-776-9582. Myself and my team will be able to look into your house and be able to send you a comparable market analysis, which will advise you on how much your house will sell for in a fair market in 2024. So again, I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.